Hello everyone and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are continuing our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.2 preview playthrough as the New Republic. Today we're actually doing the rest of the GC. We're going to have a slightly shorter episode in the morning, this one that you're seeing right now, and then a bit later on today we are going to be doing a stream where we take whatever we can finish in this GC. I did notice, I was looking through stuff a bit earlier, and it turns out that most of Zinj's territory is cut off, which is why he hasn't been attacking us. So there are more trade routes that got deleted than I realized before starting this, aside from just like Halanet and Halanet and Jindine, and then I don't know if any of these are disconnected, but I do know that it really just goes up to Coruscant and Comkin. So this GC is obviously going to be a bit shorter than I thought it would, which is unfortunate, so sorry about that. But it does mean we're going to be able to finish that in the stream today. I'll answer whatever questions come up, and then there's going to be a few other videos of some other stuff, maybe some skirmish videos, maybe some survival mode stuff, and also the Yavithan playthrough. And then after that, we're going to be starting the Art of War GC, which I will... I'll do some other stuff to make sure that everything is connected properly. It looks like, going off of the poll that's currently in the description, the PA is currently winning, so we're probably going to be playing as a Pentastar alignment in that. If you haven't voted yet, make sure you do so. I'm probably going to just take the results as of the end of this weekend, so if you haven't voted by Sunday, or if you haven't voted already, make sure you vote by Sunday. But what we're going to do right now is take our fleet as it is, and we are going to try to get rid of Izzard in this episode. So we have a fairly large fleet with all this stuff. I think we should be able to take out the Imperial ships at Pakrik Minor. I was a little bit concerned about fighters, but I think we should be okay with what we have here. We have a couple anti-fighter ships, and we'll see what we're able to deal with here. So I haven't scheduled the stream yet. I think it'll probably end up being around 3:30 EST, but the schedule, or the stream schedule, should be up right now. If you go to youtube.com/CoreyLoses/live, that should bring you to it, and it'll say when the stream's going to start. So that'll be later on today. I like doing streams for the last bits of campaigns just because I can answer more questions directly. Especially for this, where I'm not sure exactly how far we'll be able to go in the GC, but we'll be able to finish the main storyline thing and get a lot of that out. So,
A-wing squadron reporting.
Choose your reinforcements.
TIE defenders are standing by.
Coming around.
Choose your reinforcements.
The Golans are actually pretty far up in this map.
Right away. On my way.
So we can deal with those now.
Forward. Heading
Bring
for
in
coordinates.
as much as we can up here.
Reinforcements cancelled.
And then we won't be taking too much damage from
Proceeding
the
to location.
Executor when we get there. Or from the Lusankya.
I am with you.
Is an Executor.
Cruiser standing by.
But this, I don't want to start the Art of War playthrough immediately, because I want to get some other work done with some of the setup, some of the PA stuff, some of the other bug fixes we want to do. And I still want to do a little bit of work to get the tester, to make sure the testers are still going at a good pace with what we need tested from them. So right now that's taking a little bit of priority over the playthrough for the channel, obviously, because we don't want to delay the mod just for the playthrough. But there'll still be a bunch of other stuff coming up on the channel, a little bit less Thrawn's Revenge related for about a week is probably what it'll work out to be. But there'll still be the Yavithan playthrough, still be the survival mode thing. That'll probably be 1 or 2 videos just to see how we do in that. And I'm trying to think of what else I could do. So if there's maybe a skirmish map, or a skirmish match rather. But yeah, so I'll think of stuff. Maybe I'll rope some of the devs into a multiplayer game,
Reporting in.
that kind of thing. Alright, let's
It's no good.
do the SAR.
I've lost engine 2.
Are these oh, did you have
I've
some
lost
shuttles
engine
here?
2. I've been hit. I've been hit.
Awaiting orders.
Because there's a ton of stuff that was changed even during
Our target
this playthrough, but I haven't synced the repository because I didn't want to crash the save files, which means a lot of the stuff that I've fixed or Pox has fixed. I know that Jordan and Code User did a ton of stuff as well. Wouldn't be stuff that you're seeing yet, so
Quadrant reporting.
it'll be a good way to show off some more of the
Choose
new
your
changes.
reinforcements.
Roger that.
Y-wing standing by.
reporting.
So that'll probably mean that we're going to do, and since this one ended up being so short, we'll probably do another New Republic playthrough before the mod release. Later Era one, when we are able to start doing some Era 4 or 5 stuff.
Standing by.
Well, it wouldn't be the Era 4 one, because that's definitely more of a remnant thing. But if we did like the Orinda campaign or something,
Our target priority.
Acknowledge.
The laser cannons.
Setting course.
Countering resistance.
Concentrate all fire to that target.
Yes, Commander.
Ready to commence. Weapons charged.
Eyes open.
Primary drive system is
Choose your
down.
reinforcements.
Try not to let one on your tail.
Moving out.
Maximum unit capacity.
Try not to let one on your tail. Increase to full throttle. Watch your 6.
alright. So we've got most of those fighters down. It's just a matter of time before we destroy the rest of this stuff.
Engines are
Open
down.
fire.
I'm in range.
Ready. Commence the attack. On calamari cruiser here.
Stay in attack formation.
On calamari cruiser ready. Ready
Let's
for
hit
command.
the station.
Stay in attack formation.
Your
And let's also hit the engines just so they can't
intercept.
Roger that.
retreat.
Stay in attack
Some people were asking for more interdictor options for the New Republic, but I think
formation.
it is mostly to do with the fact that the SSDs could escape, and that's kind of annoying when they get almost dead and then they escape. But I think because of the engine hardpoints being there now, we probably...
Copy.
It probably won't be a big deal that they don't have the interdictors still.
Been hit.
Reporting. Attack.
So
Yes, sir.
Ready for orders.
don't think that's going to be something we're too focused on putting in for them.
Reporting in.
Ready. Fire.
Incoming.
Our ion cannons are
Choose your
gone.
reinforcements.
Heading out.
At
All
maximum
out.
unit capacity.
There we go.
In range.
They've taken out our turbo lasers.
Roger. I'm in range.
There's the...
Ready for command.
Bombers at the
I
ready.
want to get our X or our A wings over,
Advance.
deal with some of those
Cruiser
guys.
standing by. Cruiser responding. Open fire.
Been hit.
Attack that target.
Calling for me, sir. Stay in attack formation. I'm under attack.
Ready to commence. Our target.
It'll
priority.
probably also end up meaning the rest of the
Fire on those
Rebel campaign as or in Awakening of the Rebellion becomes a little bit more frequent. So instead of being 3 episodes a week, we'll probably do 4 until we get the Art of War campaign started.
Should we go around for another pass?
Weapons operational.
They're falling back.
Alright, so
Stay in attack formation. Hold on. Rendezvous at mark 6.1.
no,
Try not to let one on your
there we
tail.
go.
6.1.
One of them got away. We lost quite a bit there, but
Vehicle in production.
got the
Constructing
Lusankya.
Unit cancelled.
And you down here, so you're not exposed, and we'll get all of you over
Easier
here.
than the Kessel Run.
I want to grab these RAFs as well.
Course plotted.
Beginning construction. Building under construction.
Okay, which map do you use? Okay, this is the sort of farmland map. Let's start with Kyle. Yeah. Should probably go in with some different ground units than
Invasion
just
commencing.
the RAFs, or different vehicles than just the RAFs. but
Vehicle in
I
production.
am patient, so never mind. This is a fairly large map and it's kind of open, which is, I don't even know if it was in 2.1, but I think it was meant for Yukio. There's a bunch of reservoirs and then you have like drop fields. The base, I think, is just back here.
Ready for action. Moving. This should
Let's get up
be
to
fun.
that one. For some reason, I always thought this was our Typhera map. Or not always, but there were a few weeks when I thought this was our Typhera map, or something similar to this.
Order acknowledged. On my way.
Looks like we're getting in here safe.
Choose your reinforcements.
Adjusting
You-
navicomputer.
We can do that.
Course plotted. We've located the enemy.
Reinforcements cancelled.
What's on your mind?
Let's get going. You keep these men distracted for me.
Oh,
Fire squad
and
ready. Keep these
I
men
know they have an
distracted
AT-AT here, but that's what Chewie's for. We're just gonna grab our own AT-AT.
Unit
Can you
destroyed.
give me a little cover fire?
Unit destroyed.
Let's move out, men.
Unit destroyed.
That's not good. Alright,
Yes.
now let's get up here. I think the AT-AT was like the... Well, obviously it's the biggest thing they had, but
Let's move out, men. Should be easy.
I think it's the only powerful thing they had.
Ready to go. Target sighted.
It seems like if you do group attacks with the force thing, it doesn't actually start firing.
Moving. Order acknowledged. On my way. We've got you that all. Heading to position. Providing backup. Piece of cake. We've got your back.
Chewie, get over here.
Yeah? You guys want to help me out
Roger
here?
that. Should be easy. Is that all?
Oh, you...
P2B
Nope.
over.
Yeah, that's fine,
Got it in
actually.
my sight.
You were right.
Ready for action.
They're just army troopers, so they're not too bad.
P2B.
The audio might be a little bit different today than what I've been doing recently. There were some issues. I've changed how I encode the video so we can actually have 60 frames per second and slightly higher resolution. So the video should look a bit better, but I was having some issues where people were pointing out that it was
On the move.
kind of messing up the audio. Like, the audio was getting
Course
desynced.
plotted.
So I've got to figure out what it is about how it was processing that was making that happen. And then hopefully I'll be able to have it so that we have the better audio and the 60 frames per second. But I figured the video increase in quality was slightly better than what we got out of...
Unit
Heading out.
destroyed.
that was bad. Was slightly better than what we got out of recording the audio differently. Which your mileage may vary on that a little bit, but
On the move. Heading out. Moving out.
are you stuck?
Standing
You are
by.
stuck.
What's up? I hope there's a cantina over there. Great, the middle of nowhere. Have blasters.
Bombardment available.
Just trying to find
I hope they built a cantina here.
where is. I want to send them through this, but
Armor standing by.
might be our only option.
Fall out, troops.
Take it easy. I got a bad feeling about this.
Reinforcement
On it.
point contested.
Got it. Stand by. Watch this. Counterclass.
Armor ready. Main cannons charged. Let's move out.
Alright, so where.
Hey. You guys want to help me out here?
Ready to roll. Let's go. Keep going.
I'm guessing the power. Oh,
This way.
there you go.
Bombers reporting in. Over there. On it, sir.
That's
Ready
better.
to go. Right away.
He is clearly
Roger
not ready to
that.
go.
Course plotted. Adjusting navicomputer. Advancing. Attack!
Okay, so they were basically just hiding in there.
Can you give me a hand with this?
Form up.
But I think our RAFs can beat.
Advance.
Yeah,
Open
Reinforcement
fire.
point contested.
I was close, but
What do you need? Easy cake. Awaiting orders.
Reinforcement point contested.
Roger that. Enemy sighted.
Back
Heading
up
out.
here.
yeah.
Copy.
There you go.
Moving out. Attack that target.
Yeah, they're gonna chase that one down, but I think there's still another one after that.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away.
Let's
Transmission
go
received. Heading
scout
out,
out
sir.
what we can.
Right away.
At
Heading out, sir.
maximum unit capacity.
I copy.
Bombing ram available.
Attacking target. Fire at will. Attacking. Heading out. Fall out, troops.
The angle just wasn't ideal
Yes.
for him there.
Can do. Right.
And these guys down
Reporting.
there.
Let's move out. Yes, sir.
I'm here, sir. Got it.
Yes, Commander.
Ready.
Moving out. Heading out. Ready. Let's go.
It would be nice if there were a
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
sensor array here.
I'm in this for the money.
Reporting in. Right away.
T2B over. Keep going.
here.
This way. Over there. On it, sir. Course plotted. Ready to roll.
Moving ahead.
Oh,
Heading out,
found
sir.
you.
T2B, copy.
Send
Roger
them
that.
around the bottom,
Fall out, troops.
Let me handle
and these
this.
guys back into the base.
I hear you.
Guess they're just
Going in
holding-
closer. I'll fix them real good. They're in range.
If it's really just these guys, then be sad.
What is it now?
Nope.
I
Okay.
copy.
I'm still a little
Adjusting
sad,
navigomputer.
actually. Not gonna lie.
Form up. Let's move out. Let's go.
Keep going.
Armor standing by. Advancing.
What's going on?
Well, let's
Bring them on.
destroy it just for funsies.
Awaiting orders.
This way. Over there. Can do.
We are
There we go.
victorious.
One just flew into us.
System control achieved.
All right. So we've got ourselves Patrick Minor. Do we want to go for K-List?
Assault
I
frigate here.
think we want to go for K-List.
Setting
It's
course.
gonna be a K-List celebrity.
Order acknowledged.
So it looks like most of these planets, if not all of them down here, are still
Tactical
fine.
battle imminent.
Oh, we got Harsk. I think it's this. Is that Harsk? We switched the icons for the warlords to the ones from the Essential Guide to Warfare for 2.2, because when we released 2.1, which is I think 2.0 or 2.1 was when those heroes were first added to the mod, but at that point they hadn't. None of them had actually shown up
Underway. Full
like
speed.
in any sort of pictures. They were just mentioned in books.
Moving into
So we
position.
had no idea what they were
There
actually
they
supposed to
are.
look like.
Choose
And
your
now,
reinforcements.
with the Essential Guide to
Moving out.
Warfare, a lot of them did get
Let's go.
actual pictures. So
Affirmative.
there's a few instances where some of the stuff that
Cancel.
Lord Sizer
Reinforcements
had
cancel.
commissioned some icons from
Beware of
a
trap.
friend of his. He's one of the testers for the mod,
Maximum
where we were
fire.
actually able, where we're going to be using them from other characters now because the characters they were commissioned for now have official images.
Forward.
And the warlords are the biggest example of that, but the Admiral Arlani's icon was actually custom commission. A lot of the
On calamari cruiser.
more minor Imperial heroes, were those?
Mon calamari cruiser ready. Ready for command. Open fire on those laser cannons. Fire at will. Attacking.
Try not to let one on your
Roger
tail.
that.
I'm in range.
Ready.
I'm in range. Try not to
Affirmative.
let one on your tail. Formation.
Alright.
A-Wing Squadron reporting. Standing by. May the
Rendezvous
Force
at Mark
be
6.1.
with us.
We go around for another pass?
Alright, so that's
Target. Confirmed.
basically another planet for us. We do need to take the ground actually, so I'm gonna build up a lot more other kinds of ground vehicles though, so we're not always using the RAFs. But we'll check what the map for this planet is. Let's see. Alright, so this is the base game Bonnerton one. I actually really like this map.
Mon calamari cruiser ready.
Moving out.
Got a few things here.
Complete.
On my way.
Construction complete.
Consider it done.
Constructing unit.
You know what, we won't get the
Mon
T2Bs.
calamari cruiser ready.
Where can we get a T4? T3.
Unit in production. System lost.
Oh, jerk.
Construction complete.
Alright, so we'll have to do this quickly, and then we'll just have to go take that planet back. So I think what we're going to do is just we'll take this planet, and then that'll do it
Invasion
for the
commencing.
episode. Because again, we are going to have a fairly long stream today,
Ready
so
for action.
that's why the
Choose
episode's going to be
reinforcements.
Adjusting
so much shorter.
navigomputer.
En route.
Come on,
At
Chewie.
maximum unit capacity.
Come on, Chewie. Wow.
Moving.
Captain Solo, what can we do to
We've
help?
secured a build pad. Turret
Let's get
constructing.
going.
Construction complete.
Standing by. Scouting location.
Can you go find the artillery?
What's
The
up?
enemy is
Moving
approaching.
out. Back up here.
Ready to go. We're going in.
Unit destroyed.
Yes.
Unit destroyed.
Standing by.
Unit
Right
destroyed.
away.
Providing
You keep these men distracted for
Unit
me.
destroyed.
Can you give me a little cover fire?
Unit destroyed.
Ready to go. Let's
Our
move out,
base
men.
is under
Support
attack.
ready.
Choose your reinforcements. We've recruited
Course
some
plotted.
mercenaries. Turret has been sold.
What do you need?
Recruiting some mercenaries makes it sound like you're going to actually get them.
Moving.
You guys are...
Unit
Order acknowledged.
destroyed.
Watch
This
this.
should be fun. On my way.
Construction
Solo here.
complete.
Come on.
Reinforcements
I want to
on
capture
route.
the turbo. Not the. I don't want to capture the turbo laser. Well, I'd
Roger
like to
that.
capture the turbo laser. I
No
can't capture the turbo
problem.
laser.
Providing cover.
What I want to capture
Ready
is
for
the
action.
artillery.
Heading to position. Let's get
What
going.
we can do though
On the move.
is send.
What's up? Yes. Armor ready.
Uh oh.
Our base is under attack.
There we go. Uh oh.
Standing
Not
by.
good. Rip Chewie.
Ready to go. Order acknowledged. They're in my sights. Enemy sighted.
What's on your
There,
mind?
and now we can take these out.
Bombing run available.
Can you give me a hand with this? Come on. Yeah.
I think Chewie would die from
Heading out.
Destroyed.
Ready to
getting
roll.
ejected there, but I guess he
Roger
must have been
that.
killed by some splash
No
damage.
problem. This should be fun. Ready for
Our
action.
base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Unit
You keep these
destroyed.
men
No.
distracted for
Kyle,
me.
Kyle.
Let's get going.
When do we get paid?
What's up?
That was definitely not what you were supposed to do, Kyle.
Choose your reinforcements.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Yes.
there we go.
Moving out. Right away.
outfitter destroyed.
Oh. Here were the mercenaries.
We've secured a build pad.
Standing by.
So tiny in death.
You keep these men distracted.
There's actually a lot of structures that they have here.
Ready to go. Can you give me a little cover fire? Can you give me a little cover fire?
Okay, so it looks like they'll probably
need?
be
Roger that. Let's
mostly
move out, men. Ready for action.
tax agencies.
Let's get going. What's up? Target sighted.
Construction complete.
Should be easy.
AACs are essentially drunk.
Let's move out, men. Moving. Is that all? Piece of cake. They're in my
Unit
sights.
destroyed.
Enemy sighted. No problem. Yes. On my way.
Stand over here so you don't
Heading
get
to
shot
position.
by the turret.
Yes, sir.
Or you do get shot by the turret, either way.
I'm under fire.
Roger that.
Bombardment
Gold Squadron
available.
commencing attack. Target's locked.
Power gen probably should have been my
I've
target
got my
there.
approach vector.
That was what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Power gen would be 5.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, you guys are too strong.
Standing by.
Destroyed.
Order acknowledged.
Unit
On my way.
destroyed.
Heading to position.
Here we go.
On the move.
Yes, I can do that.
Ready to go.
I'm just not sure where the other turrets are.
Unit
One
destroyed.
right there.
Roger that. Target sighted. Should be easy.
What's up? Let's go.
As long as he doesn't get attacked by anything else.
Give me a target. Moving out.
Ready for action.
Right.
Heading out. Moving out. I
Unit
need a medic.
destroyed.
Oh, he's dead.
I'm out of the fight, but that doesn't mean I'll stay
Alright.
out.
Yeah, it does. He doesn't know what mod he's in.
Hang on.
Didn't know there was one over here.
You owe me. How's this? Don't worry, I'll leave. You got it.
Choose your reinforcements. We've
Right
secured
away.
a landing
Heading
zone.
out, sir. Right away.
Take it easy.
Bombing run available.
Let's go.
I'll
I hope
follow
So now
there's
we
a
just gotta go
canteen
down to
over
this
there.
bottom
We're
corner.
right behind you.
Great, the middle of nowhere. Hope they've built a cantina here.
Guarding the rear.
Yeah, that'll do
We've
nicely.
secured
Got
a
it.
build pad. We've lost a build pad.
Oh, I should have come down here at first.
That blaster travel. I got a bad feeling about this.
I'll follow your lead.
Hey, I hope there's a cantina over there.
Is this all that there is?
What do you think? Stand by.
We
No.
can cover you.
We've
Counter
secured
that.
a build pad.
Going in closer.
We've secured a build pad.
That looks pretty good. You
Providing
guys want to help
backup.
me out here?
Yeah, I should have just captured this turret first.
We've
Or the
captured an
sensor array.
abandoned
Can you give me a
sensor
hand with
array.
this?
We've got your back.
Let's take them out, Chewie.
Oh,
I'll fix them real good.
there we
We're
go.
right behind you.
We are victorious.
Alright,
Planetary
so
control.
we are
achieved.
getting pretty much to the end of the campaign here. So we will be back in a couple hours. We're going to be taking anything that we can down here. So it's really just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8 planets down here and 2 up here. So I will see you then. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.